Hi, geometry. Let's get into finding volumes of pyramids and cones. So go ahead and let's start taking some notes. So over here, whoops, there we go. Sorry about that. Alrighty, so over here on the left, we have a prism, and over here we have a pyramid. More specifically, this looks like a pentagonal prism, and this is a pentagonal pyramid. Okay, so both of these regular prisms and pyramids have the same height. They have congruent bases, but do they have the same volume? And the answer is no. So we've already figured out how to find the volume of prisms. To find the volume of a pyramid or cone, it's very, very similar. So to find the volume, we're going to do 1/3 times the area of the base times the height. So again, area of the base, AB is just area of the base. And the height here is the distance from the apex to the base. And remember, those two things are perpendicular. Excuse me. Now, if you don't remember, the apex is just the top of the pyramid. This is what it's called. That's the apex. Another way to write this formula is just doing area of the base times the height, all divided by 3. So let's do a practice problem. So a rectangular pyramid or a pyramid has a rectangular base with dimensions of 10 centimeters by 12 centimeters, and the height is 1 meter. Okay, so the first thing that I notice is that the height is 1 meter, which means that this height is 100 centimeters because I want to make sure that all of my units are the same for my calculation. So we're going to work in centimeters. So our height right here is 100. Okay, so now they want us to calculate the volume. So before we do that, let's figure out the area of the base. So area of the base. Well, the base is a rectangle and it's got dimensions 10 by 12, so the area is 120. The height, we already know, is 100. So we're going to stick these numbers into our formula. So I like to do 1/3 area of the base times the height. So that's going to give us 1/3. Area of the base is 120. The height is 100. So we're going to do, I just like to do 1/3 times 120 or 120 divided by 3, and that's 40. So I have 40 times 100. And that gives me 4,000. So the volume here is going to be 4,000. And the units that we use are just like centimeters, feet, or meters, or, whatever, however you're measuring it. So we're working in centimeters cubed. That's the unit that we work in when we're trying to calculate volume. Let's go ahead and try example 2.